Welcome to Picks and Parlays, Game Time Decision. I'm your host, Detroit Lenny. This is my favorite two knuckleheads, Nick and Tim Earl from Earl Sports Bets. We are Game Time Decision. We are sponsored by Caesar Sportsbook. Wager up to $1,250 on your first bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You'll get 100% of your stake back as a free bet. And win or lose, you get 1,000 reward credits, 1,000 tier credit points. All you got to do is use that promo code GTDFULL or click on the link in the description below. It'll take you right to your state-specific instructions on how to sign up. Don't forget about EarlSportsBets.com. Their promo right now, /promo, is a 7-day package for only $49. Buckaroos. Excuse me. You guys in the chat, hit that thumbs up button. Drop what you're on today. If you're on anything in particular that you really like or questions about any games, hockey or the NBA, drop them in the chat as well. We'll start with the NBA. You got the smaller slate. We're going to go there, and then we are going to talk about some NHL. And then we'll go to the chat, and we'll discuss everything. So, all right, Tim Earl, ready?
No.
Okay.
All right, fine. We'll go ahead and start it off with Chicago and Indiana. No Halliburton still. They still are a little bit questionable on when he's going to return. And other than that, everybody else should be pretty good. Since Halliburton has gone out, Indiana has fallen off a cliff and lost 8 straight games. I'm not interested in going after this game at all. Miami and Boston's up next. Boston's going to be kind of crippled tonight. No Brown, no Brogdon, no Smart, no Horford. A lot of players sitting out on the Boston side. Everybody's pretty much good to go on the Miami side. I'm on the under. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. You get the Miami Heat, who are the worst offensive team in the league, and the second-best defense. I take their unders pretty much blindly at this point. Cleveland and New York, my best bet is on the total. But we look at the injury report. Donovan Mitchell should be good to go for today. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. I have my total. That's my best bet. Check it out on the website. I lean Knicks in this one, but end up staying away from the side. Nuggets are in New Orleans, taking on the Pelicans. Nikola Jokic is questionable for today's game. Still no Zion. Brandon Ingram is doubtful, but he has been upgraded from out to doubtful, but we're probably not seeing him again tonight. And Michael Porter Jr. is out. He'll miss a second straight game as he attends a personal matter. I believe his brother was involved in a fatal car accident, and he got arrested for it or something in that nature. So definitely something going on in that Porter household. So he's going to be out for a little while. Washington and Dallas will be going at it. Dallas without Christian Wood, and Porzingis is going to be out for the Wizards. I have really no interest in going after this game. Kind of a stay away for that one. 2 games left for the night. We get Charlotte and Phoenix. Phoenix still going to be without Devin Booker. He was supposed to be out about 4 weeks, and that was he's probably getting close to coming back at this point because I was on the 28th of December. Now it's the 24th, so it's getting close to that. Ayton is upgraded from out to doubtful, but I'm not really expecting anything from him. Ball is questionable. I am on the Suns for tonight. You get the Charlotte Hornets on the second leg of back-to-back. Not too big of a fan of that. Final game of the night is the Clippers and the Lakers, the Battle of L.A. LeBron James is questionable with a left ankle soreness. Anthony Davis still remains out for a while. Other than that, everybody should be good to go. That is all the games for today and the NBA. Back to you guys because I know there's a big hockey slate.
Woo-wee. Yes, there is a big hockey slate. Good job on the NBA, though. Nick Earl, ready? Go.
Sure. We're heading over to the NHL. Light little 11-game slate. We're going to kick it on off here. The Boston Bruins are at the Montreal Canadiens. For the Bruins, it's confirmed Jeremy Swayman versus Samuel Montembeault. The Boston Bruins will be without Thomas Nosek and Jake DeBrusk. On the other side, Jake Allen remains out. Cole Caulfield, Joel Armia, Paul Byron, Jonathan Drouin, Jake Evans, Brendan Gallagher, Sean Monahan, and Yusef Slivkowski, all out for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. It is a lot of injuries from them, and this one kind of caught my attention. I'm not betting the side in this game. I took the under 6 between Boston and Montreal. Watch out for Montreal tonight. Watch out. Boston's minus 420 road favorites. Canadians win this game outright. Oops, I said it. Minnesota Wild are at the Tampa Bay Lightning in this one here. No injuries on either side. Marc-Andre Fleury, Andre Vasilevsky, your goaltenders for this one. Pass. Hardest pass on the board. LA and Philadelphia. Carter Hart, Phoenix Copley are your confirmed goaltenders for this one. Velarde, Grundstrom, Kaliev, and Moore remain out for the Kings. Atkinson, Couturier, Ellis remain out for the Flyers. I got in on this line early. I got plus 127 with the Flyers yesterday. They're around plus 110 now. I think the wrong team was favored in this matchup. The way current form they're going, Flyers are the better team at the moment. So I'm on Philly in that spot. Florida is at Pittsburgh. Spencer Knight's expected. Christian Yard is confirmed. Stan Bennett remains out, as well as Sergei Bobrovsky, Anthony Duclair, Patrick Hornquist, and Eric Stahl. On the other side, Archibald remains out, as well as Kapanen, Pouland, and Ruda for this game. I'm on the over 6.5 here. I had this game projected around 7-ish goals, so saw some value here. Over 6.5, Florida and Pittsburgh. We get the San Jose Sharks against the Detroit Red Wings. James Reimer, Ville Husso are your confirmed goalie matchup here. Matt Benning is questionable. Luke Kunin, Nudivara, and Simek are all out for the Sharks. Bertuzzi and Sedina are out for the Wings. It's a lean towards the Sharks at a plus price tag for me in this game. I don't think that the Detroit Red Wings should be this big a favorite, but it's a pass for me. Devils and Knights. We have Vanacek and Thompson projected in this game. Neither are confirmed. If it's Aiden Hill, I have some interest in New Jersey. Mark Stone, Will Carrier, Nolan Patrick, Shea Theodore, and Zach Whitecloud all remain out for the Vegas Golden Knights. My main concern for them entering the season is, can they stay healthy? And the answer right now is no. So that Pacific Division is wide open. On the other side, the only name for the Devils is John Moreno, out for them. So they're a healthy This is a healthy Devils team. They were playing around well right now. If I get Aiden Hill in this game for Vegas, I'm interested in New Jersey -1, but it's a no play for me right now. We get the St. Louis Blues and the Buffalo Sabres. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen expected. I would assume it's him because Anderson went last night, was absolutely awesome. No injuries for the Buffalo Sabres. Everyone's 100% healthy at the moment. Jordan Binnington confirmed for the Blues. They will be without Buchnevich, O'Reilly, Paranovich, Scandella, and Bortuzzo. They are getting some reinforcements back today. Torrey Krug and Vladimir Tarasenko return in the lineup for the St. Louis Blues. You can fade the star player returning. I'm just taking the team that I think is the better overall team right now. I'm on the Buffalo Sabres, plus 118. I think they're the better team at the moment. Winnipeg and Nashville, UC Saros and Connor Hellebuyck, your goalie matchup. Absolutely awesome goalie matchup here in this one. No big injuries for either side. Appleton and Stanley for Winnipeg and Borowiecki for Nashville. Nothing crazy. I like Winnipeg on the road here at $1.15. This one's interesting here. Washington Capitals and Colorado Avalanche. Alex Ovechkin is a game-time decision. Keep an eye out for that. TJ Oshie remains out, as well as Connor Brown, John Carlson, Nick Dowd, and Carl Hagman. Eric Johnson is questionable for tonight's game. Darren Helm is out, as well as Cale Makar and Gabriel Landeskog. Some positive news for the Avalanche. They still remain out, but Bowen Byron, Dennis Mulligan, and Josh Manson were all back on the ice this morning in non-contact jerseys. So that's a very positive sign for this team getting healthier to make a second-half run at the division. I think they still win the division, even down 10 points right now, or 11 points. They got some games in hand on Dallas. I think this is a team that can still win the Central. I'm not playing this game. It's a very tricky one. I have no opinion on that one. So pass for Washington, Colorado. Next, we get the marquee matchup of the evening. The Anaheim Ducks are at the Arizona Coyotes. Karol Vejmelka, John Gibson, your projected goaltenders for this one. Jamie Drysdale and Derek Grant remain out for the Ducks. Krause, Michelli, O'Brien are all questionable for this one. In this spot, we're going with a little Coyotes action here. Coyotes, money line. I got them at 135. My numbers say they should be more like minus 150, minus 155. So I see value here, even laying a price with Arizona here. Chicago and Vancouver. Peter Mrazek, Colin Delia is your goaltending matchup for this one. Nazar, Johnson, Chiara, and Tenorti remain out for the Blackhawks. Pullman, Pearson, Demko, Bear, and Rathbone all are out for the Canucks. Give me the Blackhawks. There's no reason Vancouver should be a minus 220, minus 225 favorite in this game. I'm on the Blackhawks plus 195. I'm on their team total over 2.5. I'm on the full game over 6.5. This is my favorite game of the night. I really like Chicago in this spot. And after the way Vancouver handled the Bruce Boudreau incident, I hope they tank and don't get Bedard. That is everything for today's slate. Back to you guys.
All right, good job. There's a lot of NHL today, boy. I like a lot.
Yes,
but I like a lot of little stuff. I'm a parlay guy, and I didn't parlay a lot today. But I like a lot of little things. So wish me luck. Tim's NHL play of the day is the Avs minus 1.5 plus 180. Knicks NBA play of the day. Knicks on the Knicks. Get it?
Yes.
Plus 3. Bang bong.
Bang bong.
I want to take the Knicks, so I'm on the Knicks. I like the Knicks. I do like that. I almost took it as my play as well, but I want to copy Nick. But I'm on the Bulls. I like the Bulls. I listened to Tim Earl break down the Bulls. Kind of like them even more. So that's where I'm at.
I'm on the Pacers.
That's fair.
I leaned Pacers last night, but that's one that I stayed far away from that game.
Well, that's not nice. All right, bing bong. F your life. Let's head over to the chat. Let's head over to the chat. Say hi to some people who take the greats in the house. Gentlemen, what's good in the hood? What's happening, Tate? Mo's on the Flyers, but it's giving me a headache, is what he says.
Why? I mean, it depends on what the line you got him at. I got it yesterday. And if you guys watched the Look Ahead show with me and Terry yesterday.
And me and Lenny in the chat.
Yeah, we were in the chat.
If you like
Give us
the
our
Flyers, congratulations. You got plus 125, plus 127 when everyone this morning was getting plus 115, plus 110.
If I have to give out a favorite play of the day in the NHL, I'll tell you what, man, those Coyotes, I said it on my parlay party this morning. I'm like, I'm going to say this right now. Arizona Coyotes money line. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth saying it, but it doesn't taste good, but I'm taking it. I'm not good with that team. It's me. It's a personal thing. It's not like Nick Earls made money on the Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah,
I can't.
It depends.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know, but you're like, you have them on your card way more than probably most people. Definitely more than me. Tim Smith says he's the real Tim. Tim Earl says false.
I'm the real Tim.
Picks from Dave says he's the real Slim Shady.
Then are you standing up?
I'm not getting up. Big feathery black hawk. Yo. Blackhawks money line, Canadians money line, Pacers money line.
Canadians.
I can't do it.
I usually would. My schlong isn't feeling long enough today to bet the Canadians. I don't know what it is.
my schlong isn't feeling long enough.
I can't do it. I just can't do it. I get that. No. I don't like the minus 420. I hate that for sure. For sure, hate all that. But at the end of the day, it's like it's varsity JV. You know what I mean? Like the Bruins are, but I don't like that the Bruins could possibly be looking ahead to the next 3 games. It's a letdown spot for them.
Yeah, you see the matchups the Bruins have afterwards, but we've seen this before. Games we thought, oh, Boston might look ahead, or this is a bad spot for Boston. They're playing a bad team. Oh, they're playing San Jose, 4-0 win. Oh, they're playing Anaheim. They might slip up 7-1. Oh, they're playing. What was the other games that we're?
I'm on the Bruins -1 in a parlay.
This is a team that does not let down. Like this is a Boston team that just doesn't.
They are maybe peaking a little too early come playoff time. I would worry.
I think they are fading come playoff time.
Come down to earth a little bit because they are moving.
They are not a team I'm looking at futures with. I like the Lightning more.
No. Yeah, man, right? They are getting a little. They're playing. They're good. Terry, if you're watching, this is where you take your headphones off. I like the Lightning on the puck line tonight. I like it over. And I like the Lightning. I think they kind of run through Minnesota. But
with Fleury, I kind of agree. But I want nothing to do with that game.
I don't. Look, I got the Lightning and the puck line as a bet, but I don't love it. Let me just say that. It's one of those games. It was definitely like a walk away from. Live bet this shit in case one of them falls apart. Tate's taking a little Chi-Town strong parlay. Blackhawks, Bulls, and Illinois. Moneyline parlay.
Have fun.
Don't hate the Bulls. Don't hate the Blackhawks. I can't. Yeah. Again, sounds nasty saying it. And I don't know nothing about no college basketball.
I didn't touch that game.
That's fair. That's that. Joe's on the Knicks -9.5. Joe, how's your what was he on that was crazy yesterday on the show? Rockets -9.5. Almost covered. It won by 5. Weren't you on like Rockets -9 or 9.5, double digits basically? They won by 5. Ah, it was close. Outright winner though. Pistons. I think the Rockets are better than Pistons. Neutral ground, all that stuff.
No,
I'm telling you, Pistons.
The Rockets just won their first game since December 26th.
I bet you the Pistons finished with the worst record.
On a neutral court, I have the Pistons as a half-point favorite.
Yeah, man, that's just terrible dog shit. Detroit Pistons fans everywhere. We're just like, we are on vacation till the Tigers start, and then we'll be on vacation again in July until the Lions start.
And then you'll be on vacation until the Red Wings start, and then it's all.
Now, actually, this is where Detroit fans turn this shit around when the Lions win the Super Bowl next year in Las Vegas. Hear me out. We're going to start a GoFundMe to send Detroit Lenny to the Super Bowl to see the Lions. It's going to have to be a thing because what? Listen, I've already had. This is how effed up my mind is. I've had the conversation. I've had the argument, and I will say it not even as a disagreement, a full-on argument with my wife now because we are going on vacation in July. And I said, hey, slow down, pump your brakes on spending all this money in this vacation in July, family vacay. I go, I'm going to have to go to the Super Bowl in 2024. And she's like, why? And I'm like, well, it's in Vegas. She's like, okay, sure, whatever. You know, I'm like, no, I'm going, Mandy. The Lions are going to the Super Bowl. So I have how many, like my whole lifetime, it's meant to be. The Lions.
Stop it.
I know. So listen, she had the same reaction you guys did. Right? It was like, stop, Lenny. Just stop. And I'm like, Mandy, I'm going. I don't think you understand. And then I think she thought I was playing because she was like, maybe Craig will sponsor you or something, or just started GoFundMe. And I was like, oh shit. I go, if I get every viewer for like, you know, Morningwood, all these shows, just to send me $1, I will have enough to get into the parking lot. And then maybe I could finance a ticket. But whatever. That was my theory on that. But anyway, Nick's 9.5. Good job. Sorry, rant. My bad. Hi, Markel. Hi. Blackhawks total over?
Yes.
Team total? You're on the team total as well, Nick?
Yep. I think this is a 5-3 Blackhawks win tonight.
I think the Blackhawks and the Canucks are like the same team in a weird way. Like, I don't think Vancouver should be favored this much.
Talent-wise, the Canucks are still a better team, but they're not a minus 225 better team.
They're minus 150 team, maybe minus 170 over the Blackhawks. So I see value there, but I don't know if I want to take the Blackhawks money line. But I hate it. I know.
I gave that as a free pick video last night.
Nice. No, you have fun, Tim. You have fun.
You too. You have fun.
What are you guys doing?
I have not a clue. Oh, he said he was doing the Chicago parlay. So I said, all right, have fun.
Yeah, you have fun too. Ed Joe, no way you're doing that on the Knicks that fold in the second half. Knicks likes totals under. They like total. Yeah. I haven't seen one person on Ohio State. That's because Ohio State is trash. Jeffrey Dahmer went there. It's all you need to know.
The Ohio State.
Not the Ohio State. It's the Ohio Bobcats.
The Ohio State.
No way Pistons better than the Rockets. I bet they're shit. They're just trash, bro. They're just trash.
No,
I like the Red Wings tonight. Go ahead.
I don't know if I could even. I don't know if I
the other way.
I wouldn't put the Pistons in the bottom three.
What?
I would have the Pistons out of the bottom three.
Who's in your bottom three then?
With the Harlem Globetrotters, IUUPUI. Who's in your bottom three besides
my bottom three? My bottom three is Houston, Detroit, San Antonio.
I would have Houston's by far the worst. I would have San Antonio below, even though their record's better. I would have San Antonio below, and I would have Charlotte below.
You think the Pistons are better than Charlotte?
Yes. I don't care about the records. I think the Pistons are better.
I get it. I think the Pistons are more talented than any of those teams you just mentioned. Yeah. Have the more talent on the roster, but coaching staff, top to bottom, you got to go.
They all on a neutral court. I have Charlotte as a 2-point on a neutral court, 2-point favorite over the Pistons.
I don't know.
I mean, they all suck. Yeah, we're arguing about like tomato. To be honest.
They all suck.
The only team I have the Pistons better than is the Rockets, and I have the Pistons as a 0.5-point favorite against the Rockets on a neutral court.
And you're right. They at the end of the day, they all suck.
They all suck.
As far as this game goes, I wanted to touch base on this real quick because Nick Earl mentioned this. You said the Red Wings shouldn't be favored by that much, and you're right.
Yes.
Red Wings favored that much. They shouldn't, but they are better than the Sharks. So,
correct.
And because they're at home, it's a bad number at like minus 140, 50. It's not.
Just line-wise, I lean Sharks. I did not bet the game, but if I'm betting Team A versus Team B, I think the team that is favored in this game should be more like minus 120 rather than minus. I was
going to say 1.25. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. Yeah. All right. Red Wings minus 2.5. Anyone like FSU tonight? So we all agree on the Red Wings. Anyone like FSU tonight?
I know Higgs does. I didn't touch that game.
Well, he's a somebody. There is a ton of value in the Bears to win the NFC North. So I have a question because I see this, and I'm not picking on you, Joe, but you brought up a point that I thought about a while ago. Where do we draw the line with value to actually happening?
I think next year, and I don't want to say this out loud. I really don't want to say this out loud. I think the Detroit Lions win the division. Cause hold on. Did you see the teams that the Vikings have to play next year?
I had no idea.
They don't get a cupcake schedule like they did this year. They have to play the Chiefs. They have to play the Niners. They have to play the Eagles. They have to play the Bills. They have to play all of them. It's going to be very concerning for.
Well, you're saying if they play them, we play them. We're in the same division.
No.
We'll be playing the same division.
No, because the Vikings had to play against all the first place teams. The Detroit Lions have to play against all the second place.
That's how they separate up your schedules.
That's true.
You get 6 divisional games, 1 at home, one on the road against your divisional opponents. That's 6 games right there. You need to fill up 17. Well, you get a whole division you get to play against. So like the NFC East would play like the NFC North. Like this year, they all of them played all of them. There's 4 more games. You're up to 10. Now the way that they fill your schedule after that is you get to play the remaining divisions you don't play. Let's say this year you finish 3rd in your division. Like the Giants next year will be playing, seeing that they finished 3rd in their division, they will be playing the Green Bay Packers, the New Orleans Saints, and the LA Rams. That's who Detroit, seeing they finished 2nd, they'd be playing Dallas, Carolina, and Seattle. So there's your remaining games, and then you get a game against a division of the opposite conference.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and then you get, I believe, one extra out of conference game.
Learn something new every day. I think there's some games and some things that borderline, and there's definitely a gray area between donation and value. This is a donation, Joe.
Like, there's value on the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Do they win? Probably not. But statistically speaking, do they win enough to cover the plus 330 price tag over the long term? That's kind of the way I cap my games.
100%. Yeah.
Even though it's a 1-game sample size.
Tim, I wanted to ask you this because I did hear this rumor that Aaron and the Jets are actively pursuing each other.
I heard a couple
here's
of things like that.
Here's what the Packers are asking.
2 first-round picks.
2 first-round picks. So, are you willing, as a Jets fan, to give up this year's and next year's first-round picks for Aaron?
Yeah.
Really?
And the only reason why I say yes, because I think it'll end up benefiting us down the line. And I know everybody hates Zach Wilson now, but if we can get Aaron Rodgers for 1 to 2 years, have Zach Wilson sit behind him and learn, and maybe down the line, Zach Wilson could be a competent quarterback. But if we look at it, the Jets have a elite defense. That's if only they had an assemblant of an offense, maybe they might have been able to be a playoff team this year. So put Aaron Rodgers in there, have a healthy Breece Hall, get your offensive lineman back. Somebody to get Aaron Rodgers will do a lot better of the job getting the ball to Wilson and Moore and all those guys. No, I would be totally down to get Aaron Rodgers. I know he's towards the end of his career.
I looked up his age.
I know exactly what Aaron Rodgers is going to do.
Yeah, he's doing the Brett Favre where he's going to go to the Jets and then finish off his career with Minnesota. That's not the point. It's a joke. I just think it would be a good idea for the Jets to go. Yes, as a Jets fan, give me Aaron Rodgers.
It'd be a great quarterback for Zach Wilson to sit behind for a year or 2.
That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's 39. You could probably get a 5-year 3 to 5 year contract. He could probably get a 5-year contract with options after the 3rd for the Jets, or something like that. Yeah. Here's my thing. Here's my question on this, because I really thought about this earlier. Is the Jets wide receiving core better than the Green Bay wide receiving core?
Yeah. Yes.
Because I don't see how Aaron Rodgers, and give me 30 seconds. I don't see how Aaron Rodgers makes the Jets better. He's been known and prone to be a cancer. I don't know, cancer in the locker room is too strong of a term, way too strong of a term. But he's been not the best team player, and especially vocally in the media, to younger wide receivers, which the Jets have, which could ultimately, I don't know. I know what you want him to do as far as groom Zach Wilson into a more mature quarterback, because I really feel Zach has the arm he has the talent to be an
He
NFL
has the
quarterback.
talent. He just needs to
He
learn.
was drafted
not mature
number
enough.
2 overall for a reason. One of the
Right.
reasons
He's
is the
just not
Jets suck
mature
at
enough.
drafting.
I don't know if you want Aaron to be that big brother to Zach. So I'm a little skeptical on the 2 first rounders.
I'll give the benefit of the doubt to Aaron Rodgers. I think he just wanted out of Green Bay.
Oh, he's wanted out of Green Bay for years.
Yeah. So I think he just wasn't happy there. A change of scenery would be fantastic for him.
I agree.
He was drafted by Green Bay, right?
Can he handle the pressure cooker of New York, though?
I think he can because
he played in Green Bay and he's fine.
Yeah.
Green Bay's barely anything.
Green
That's
Bay's
the
not
smallest town for a football team to play in.
So Green Bay's not the big media market, but
they're a big
Aaron
team.
Rodgers is big NFL media market.
Yeah.
So I don't think he wins. I think he's overrated. I've always said this, and I know I sound like just a Homer Lions fan, but he's never won. He's won 1 Super Bowl. Okay. He hasn't won shit. And that was with one of the best offensive lines in football, maybe ever that year, and a running back. So, I mean, are the Jets going to be able to protect him? Because they don't have any offensive line, and now you give up for 2 first rounders.
Well, no, we do have an offensive line. They got injured earlier in the season, especially our first round.
One of our first round picks. Alavera Tucker can stay healthy, then they can protect him.
Yeah, once we get him back, we get Breece Hall back. That was our offense gone.
Oh,
we lost our first round offensive lineman, which matters. We lost our first round pick for quarterback, for running back. That matters. They could try to plug and play all they want. It didn't work. The offense was gone after Breece Hall went down. So Breece Hall comes back. This Jets team is solid. They're a young team. I think this year was a good start. Maybe next year don't fall apart after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was a decent first year of a rebuild for the Jets, right? No, it's not the first year. But
I worry. The only thing I really truly worry about is a veteran quarterback set in his ways, who thinks whatever is just set in his ways, going to a younger, talented franchise with a younger head coach that's trying to make their mark and learn as they go. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is the guy to lead. If I was a Jets fan, I don't want Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give up 2 first-round picks because I could figure it out at quarterback, and then I could get 2 first-round, another offensive lineman, another wide receiver, another D-court. Those two first-rounders, man, that's a lot to give up, is all I'm saying.
But what did we say all season long? What did we say all season long was the biggest problem for the New York Jets?
Their quarterback.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that solve your problem? Wouldn't that solve your problem?
Hold on. I'm getting deja vu of Denver Broncos last year. All we need is a quarterback. Let's go get a quarterback that wants out of that team.
Don't trade
Russell Wilson wanted out of Seattle.
Picks.
I'm just saying they gave up the world.
But here's the thing: the Broncos needed more than just a quarterback.
Well, that not to them, they didn't think so, but
they were
gave up
delusional.
The world for Russell. I think if you could get Aaron Rodgers at a good price, a 1 and maybe a 3rd or something like that, but I don't know if I give up 2 1s for him. You know, I don't know.
I would 100%. But I've watched this Jets team. I watched them this year every single game, and I saw the poor performance from the offense, especially from the carousel of quarterbacks. Because Zach Wilson's not him right now.
You get no cohesiveness. You get no rhythm.
Mike White was fun. He's not. He's a journeyman quarterback, and then we got a 1,000-year-old Joe Flacco. I'm not interested in Joe Flacco. He's not good anymore.
You have Joe Flacco, where after the game he goes and cashes his AARP checks or whatever for his Social Security.
And then we have Zach Wilson, who's more interested in Joe Flacco's wife than the actual team. So, no, I would
Joe Flacco's wife's
I would 100% take care
of her. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm just interested in always seeing. I like good question, Tate. Good question. Good job, Tate. In chat, Lions bringing back the reality. There we go. Well, it's possible. That's all I'm saying. Knicks always show up to play when I fade them. There you go. Tampa Bay regulation, Blues puck line, talks. Berda. I don't know what that means.
It's like let's go boys type of deal.
Boys.
It's Canadian. Oh yeah, for the boys.
Oh. Bulls most likely lose tonight. I wouldn't bet it. Look, I'm already on them.
I agree with you there. I like the Pacers.
Bruins 60-minute money line, Devils money line, Avs money line.
60-minute money line for the Bruins. What are you laying? 250?
250. I at least got it under 200 at -1. It's like 195, but it's still on a parlay. But that's what I worry about the Bruins. Everybody and their brother that does parlays today added the Bruins. Everybody added them to make another team, and that scares the shit out of me.
Montreal in regulation plus 520.
Shut the fuck up. I'm going to drive to Carolina and kick your ass.
Bring it.
Wizards losing tonight. Tim, on my way to kick his ass, I'm going to stop by a little warm-up fight and kick your ass.
I'll meet you in Greenville. Just
meet me
we'll make it a one-stop double beating for you.
Boom.
Nice
Thank
easy.
you. Line.
The only reason why wait. The only reason why he wants to meet up in Greenville first because he knows he can't kick your ass without me.
No. I want to go to Stuff Dogs afterwards.
Okay.
Fat ass. All right, fair. We'll meet at Sup Dogs. We'll fight in the parking lot, and then we'll go get food.
Yes.
Can you call up Thomas Grice? Maybe we get him to flip the bill, and he could just meet us there too, so I can whip all three of your asses.
You do need to make your way out to Greenville, though. But anyways,
I will. I gotta tell you, on my Super Bowl tour next year, I'll be touring with the Super Bowl trophy. I'm going around state to state, representing picks and parlays in a fake Super Bowl trophy. That's my pitch to Craig, by the way.
Nice.
It's a work in progress. It's a PowerPoint.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Tell him it'll be a vlog video.
You can write it off. That's what I told him. You just write it off, bro. I go around to each state and have Woody meetups and Picks and Parlays crew, and we could all just meet up and have a drink, and it's a good media event, OKC versus Orlando Magic. Which one is better?
Magic. Oh, sorry. OKC.
Maybe, I don't know.
100% OKC.
I never push send, but I would send you $1, Lenny. And Nichols, you son of a bitch. You typical Michigan fan. It's okay. Bear down, Joe. Bear down. Let's go. Y'all do college basketball? Yes. Yeah. They do. Do you have any games you really, truly? Yeah, when I say they.
Tim does most of the basketball. Guy. I just follow along because we use the same numbers.
Basketball guy, hockey guy.
So
football guys.
So there is a game tonight that splits my family in half because my mom's side is all UNC, my dad's side is all Syracuse. They play tonight. Ooh. So I decided to bet the game, and we went with the under. But if this game was in Carolina,
so you can root against both your parents and just hope nobody scores?
Yes.
I hope nobody has fun.
I hope nobody has fun. I think it's a boring
I'll be at the ECU
I hope you guys
game.
both have to sweat the game out.
Yeah. Try to bet Syracuse money line first. Hope they get up to a lead. Then bet UNC money line. Get them both at plus. No. I took the under. If this game was in Chapel Hill, we would be at the stadium soon. Because normally we get the tickets to UNC Syracuse whenever they're in UNC. But not this year.
That's fair.
Need to go to an NC State game, though.
You got any opinions on this DePaul game?
Yeah, I stayed away from it.
That's a good opinion. Depends if they keep Fields and what they do in the draft. I think you can't give up on Fields. He was the best player they had.
Yeah, you guys got to keep Fields, trade the first
build around him. Well, they think they can get it done with like Bryce Young and trade Fields for. Here's the thing, NFL people, to understand the money and how it works, You want to win with a quarterback from year 1 to 5. Because after that 4th, 5th year option, he's got to get paid. And as soon as he gets paid, now you can't afford all these other players.
Correct.
That's why you don't see a lot of veteran quarterbacks winning shit anymore, because they all got to get paid. Think about it. It's all younger quarterbacks.
And that's why you saw Tom Brady win a bunch of stuff, because he took a pay cut.
Right. And you saw Matt Stafford win with the Rams. That Rams team was that's a team that needed a quarterback. And McVay didn't
Jared
like
Goff on a good quarterback?
I think he's serviceable. I do. I think he's serviceable in the right scenario. But you got him on the cheap. He's a B rated. He's not a top. He's like floats in that top 10, like flirts with being a top 10 quarterback. He's like 8 to 12. You know what I mean? So he doesn't get top 7 money. Balling out with Tim Earl. Check it out. Daily, as long as there's 4 or 5 games. Yeah,
Yep.
put it in all of them.
Yeah, that's why I did that. Yeah, I put it in like here, and then it just spits them all out.
Yeah, because see where it says all at the bottom by the chat? You
Exactly.
can click on that and just put it in certain ones if you want.
Nope, no, thank you. I'll just put them in all.
But yeah, no. Smashing the like button. Richie P's all over the place smashing. Sabres going on a plus money tour. Oh shit. I like the way you think, Richie.
Sabres are on a 4-game road trip that included Dallas last night, the Blues, the Wild, and the Jets. Correct, Nick? Jets?
Something like that. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get. We got 2 points already. I'm hoping to get 5 points in the trip. Get another win and at least an overtime game.
I'm only human of flesh and blood. I'm made human born to make mistakes.
Okay, that's weird.
Fucking deep. Is that scripture from the Lions locker room? Is that what explains our years of torture? Teaser with underdogs in the NFL. Yeah, I bet I took another teaser today in the I'm teasing shit all the which way around. It's the Chiefs plus a touchdown and the Niners plus a touchdown.
I teased Niners up to 9 and Chiefs up to 7.
I got 8.5 and 7.5. Yeah. But on the flip side, Sunday night, I took the Bengals plus 6. So I think these games are decided within a touchdown. I've been saying it all week. Today's Tuesday, but I've been saying it all week. I don't think either team blows anybody out in either game. Red Wings money line. Puck line those Sharks. Oh, God, your lips to God's ears. I'll be a Jets fan if he goes there. All right. VGK money line. Man, I think the Knights a better road team than they are a home team. Is that like a trend they're setting this year type of situation? Is that I mean they're 15-4-2 on the road, but the Devils I know are a good road team, but I don't think they're that good at home.
They're about even at home.
I like the Knights here in this spot, but I've been backing the Devils and making money, so I stay away.
I'm kind of interested to see who the goal. They still haven't confirmed the goalie for Vegas, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's Aiden Hill. If it's Aiden Hill, I'm interested in the NJD at -1.
Nick loves a good old bum fight. He does. ESB Esports.
That's the new.
Check that out.
Check out that channel. I'm going to be posting some Counter-Strike videos on there in a little bit.
I like it. Will the Bulls win tonight? I hope so.
It's gonna
be more on the Pacers.
I didn't bet it.
I like the Pacers.
Fucking Richie P. Habs money line, puck line.
Yeah.
I wish I had the stones to bet that tonight.
Leading the Caps.
No. Lose, Caps. Lose.
Brad's here. He found us. Damn it. We were hide and go seek. No, I'm just kidding. Rockets won yesterday. Yes, they did. Yes,
for the first time.
I know you're a big Rockets fan. He's a big Rockets fan. So he's Houston guy. Houston. So at least he's I'll give you this. At least you're consistent. Astros, Texans, Rockets. Y'all don't have shit. But yeah, I mean, just every time I think Detroit sports are bad, I remember Houston. And I don't think about baseball. but I remember.
Why don't you just think about New York? We haven't won a championship since 2000 and what?
We haven't won
11?
shit since in 20 years. I mean, Pistons, the last one to win anything, that was
the worst city for sports. No, Seattle Seahawks won a Super Bowl recently. Carolina's been pretty crap for a while. We only have two. I'm just trying to think of the worst sports city in terms of which sports city has had the worst stretch.
Cleveland.
All right, fair.
well,
Browns,
the Indians. No, because you had the Cavs won.
Yeah, Cavaliers
A
won
title.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the last. We're talking. Are you talking?
The Cavaliers have been to a couple of finals.
Yeah.
Droughts, Arizona.
Well, no, Phoenix made the finals last year.
They didn't win it though.
True.
I'm pretty sure
If we're gonna go by just titles. So if we're saying just titles, 4 major sports, who has the longest drought? Who do you think's had the tougher time?
Who's had the roughest time? No, I think Arizona might
Cleveland.
be.
So is it? So let me ask you this, because before I just to
Or Detroit.
So is it longest drought or the? Because you could just because you get there doesn't mean you win. Is it harder to get there and never win, or is it harder to just not be there ever?
Which
Detroit's
fan
never
base?
been.
Which fan base is probably the most depressed that they're that fan?
Like I'm more excited as a Lions fan than you should
city
be
of
as a
peach.
Buffalo Bills fan. As a Bills fan, you should not be excited.
Okay, the city of Buffalo could be one with the Bills and the Sabres. Which city is probably the most depressed about their sports teams?
Can't be Houston because Astros just won.
Astros,
Astros
no.
never lost.
Astros, yeah, they tipped the scale on that.
Like Houston fans, if you're complaining about your sports, shut up. You got a World Series.
I mean, it might not be Houston. What about Dallas? Or what about Texas?
Dallas.
Because you got the Cowboys, the Rangers, which the Rangers made the World Series in what, 2011. The David Freese year. But they haven't been back. They hadn't done anything since. Cowboys suck. The Dallas Mavericks are rough. And do they have the Stars made the cup a little while ago, but they haven't won one. Yeah, it's ESPN eSport, ESPN TikTok. I might go and do a little short stream because I can go live now on TikTok because we hit 1,000 followers.
Tim, let's go live together. We can totally. We could do it live side by side.
I might do that because I kind of just whenever I'm sitting in my I'm sitting in like in my office just working on some stuff, looking at tomorrow's slate. I'll just turn on live and just start talking to the phone. Kings are definitely that's just one team. Sacramento only has one team, so definitely Carolina. Carolina won a cup 2006. So I don't know.
Cleveland. I think Cleveland's the answer. Even though they won a title with the Cavaliers, I think Cleveland's the answer, if not Detroit.
Yeah, it's got to be Cleveland or Detroit. Either one.
I mean, if you're Indiana, like with
but the Colts
Pacers,
won a Super Bowl recently.
With Peyton.
Yeah, I guess
Manning.
it's been a while. Well, Indiana's got.
I guess that would be like 15 years ago, though. But I mean, it's not. You got to go. Like they got to be in a 20-year. You can't have anything for 20 years. I think is a.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you don't want anything for 20 years, you can think of the combination of Mets, Jets, and Islanders. They haven't had anything since.
Add the Rangers in there too.
The Rangers won a cup in. Oh, they made the cup in 14. They won the cup in 94. So yeah, you could throw the Rangers in there too. Yankees haven't won a title since 2009, so that's been
Dallas is up there because
New York,
Cowboys, Mavs.
New York hasn't had a title in 11 years.
And the only reason why we would put New York in there is because they have like 2 teams per league.
They have the Mets, the Yankees, the Giants, the Jets, the Islanders, the Rangers, the Knicks, the Nets.
And none of that shit's won.
And none of them have won a title.
Yeah.
2012.
None
have won a
and
title.
Everybody hates New York.
The answer is New York.
There you go.
Yeah.
Even
But
even though the Yankees have made the ALCS a few times, the Islanders made the semifinals a few times, the Mets made the World Series in 15. None of them won anything. New York is the answer. Thanks for playing.
I think they get overlooked because in that conversation, just because they've won so many in years past that, well,
I love
especially the Yankees,
I love
stuff
the
like
Yankees.
that they kind of, everybody just has grown to hate them, so they kind of just now they
I
can
love the
never
Yankees
win.
argument of like, 28 rings or whatever they got. And we always hear that from the Yankee fans to the Mets fans. We go, well, how many have you won since the Mets became a team? And the answer to that, I think, is 9. So they still won a bunch, but it's not 28 since the Mets started.
And it's like Cowboys fans,
And the big question is, how many of those titles did the Yankees win? And now this may sound wrong, so don't take this wrong. How many titles did they win before Black people and Hispanic people were able to play in Major League Baseball? I'm sorry, when you're keeping out these really talented players that are not white, I mean, yeah, of course you can win titles year after year after year. I mean, the league's not tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a different animal. 100 years ago, baseball was just a different game.
Yeah.
No offense. I mean, yes, the principles of it, we throw a ball, hit it with a stick, run around. Sure. But listen, human beings in general have evolved from 100 years ago. We move different. We eat different. We train different. I mean, it's just different. People are going to. So,
Built different.
Yeah, we're just different. But where was that going? I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, I was just going to say, like, it's, Cowboys fans, I love when, like, you hear the Michael Irvins and the Emmitt Smiths. I'm like, bro, I'm 49 years old. Okay. I remember the Cowboys being good and Emmitt Smith running and them being legit good. But, man, that was a lifetime ago. Like, like Cowboys fans, you ain't that team. You ain't them boys. You're not America's team. It's like, Cowboys fans are the most annoying fan base.
Yeah.
Right up there with Packer fans. You Packer fans actually think you're fucking good.
Nope. The most annoying fan base is pick a team from Philadelphia. Any of them.
Oh,
I think
Philadelphia is
assholes, but the whole city's an asshole. It's just Philly thing.
And Philadelphia in general is insufferable.
Or the Braves. The Braves have annoying fans.
The Braves fans are snotty. They think their shit don't stink. Detroit fans, we're not snotty, and we might be assholes because we always get let down by fans. So we can't fight our players. So we're just gonna fight opposing fans. And Philly fans, obviously, they don't like Santa Claus. So there's that.
Yeah,
we're almost at our time. Yeah, I'm ready for Super Bowl. Will Georgia Bulldogs 3-peat? I'm a fan of this, Randy.
Yep,
I like it.
Yep. The only thing is they don't have 84-year-old Spencer Bennett playing anymore with them. So
doesn't matter. They don't rebuild, they reload.
Yeah, we saw Patrick Mahomes issues. 49er, holy shit. Yep. Okay.
Which actually the Chiefs hit a 2.5 at one point today.
Really?
They are blowing this way out of proportion.
Well, I got Chiefs plus 8.5 on a teaser, 6-point teaser.
Yeah.
Won't matter all that line movement when the Bengals win by double digits. Anyways.
We'll let this shit settle down. This line's all over the place in that Chiefs game. Nobody knows.
I got minus 110 and I'm mad. But it is.
I've read some stuff here and there. I saw a leaked photo. Somebody pictured he's in a boot. We all knew he was going to be in a boot. Got to rest that shit. Elevate nice. I mean, whatever. I mean, we all twisted an ankle. So just, he's doing.
Am I crazy to think the Chiefs are live if Henny starts?
Yes.
Like I would take
plus 5
with the Chiefs if they say Henny's starting.
If the Chiefs, if God knows he's playing, he's going to take the needle and get out there. He's starting, okay? But if something happens and he goes down again, God forbid, or anything like that, I'm not wishing injury on anybody. But
Chad Henne's fine.
I'm not afraid of taking a live in play Chad Henne money line. Dang it. So
We do have
Because everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Mahomes is hurt. Gotta go bet the Bengals now."
real quick. We
See
do have
tomorrow, bro.
projected Super Bowl lines. If you guys are interested in that, real quick. According to somebody
You got
on
3
Dave
minutes.
Berman on ESPN, according to Caesars, Eagles would be a 1-point favorite against the Bengals. Eagles would be a 1-point favorite against the Chiefs. Doesn't matter which team they face, they'll be a 1-point favorite. It'll be
Really?
a pick 'em if the Niners make the Super Bowl. Regardless.
So the Eagles are 1-point favorites no matter who they play. If
Correct.
they were to go.
If they were
Niners
to go, they're
would be a
1-point
1-point favorite.
Niners would be a pick 'em. If that's the case, I would take the Bengals either way, and I would take the Chiefs either way. I think an AFC team wins the Super Bowl.
I take the Niners. If it's the Chiefs, I take.
We've already seen the Niners and the Chiefs play this year.
Yeah, I know. But I'm telling you, I'm riding this fucking Brock Purdy, Mr.
Big cock Brock.
Yep, I'm riding that train. I'm hitching my wagon. So if he beats Jalen Hurts, he can beat a banged up Patrick Mahomes. He cannot beat
Joe Burrow.
He cannot
He
beat
cannot beat Joe Burrow.
He cannot beat a healthy Bengals team.
I will say, I still think the Bengals win the Super Bowl.
What's that right now? What's the
So
odds
does
on
everybody
that?
else.
300.
That's true.
I think
The
there's
Bengals
4
are very.
teams. Stop with
Yeah,
everyone
and almost
alone
half the bets are on one of them, and they're
Yeah,
all
well,
The
paired.
everybody across
Bengals
the
are
board.
very, very public, but I think they
4
got
teams-
hot. They've
it's
been
4
on.
teams
I
left
mean,
in
they
the
got hot
thing.
at the right
There's going to
time.
be a public side. It doesn't matter.
The Niners are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Hey, Kansas City does have an excuse if they lose now.
Yep, they do.
Purdy MVP. I already, by the way, Grinch, when you said this, I texted my buddy yesterday, he's a huge Chiefs fan. I texted him, I said, no excuses. That's all I text him. And he responded with this. Just the middle finger response
Nice.
back. But he got what I was saying. Joe's giving a thumbs up. What up, guys? What up, JoJo? Bengals, I'll go all the way. Chiefs, you think the Eagles are
I
public?
agree with this statement, and we've seen it with both.
Yeah.
The Bengals and the Eagles are both very public plays so far this week, and I understand why the Eagles would be public. Wow, they just won a playoff game 38-7. Nobody's stopping them now.
They played
And the
the
49ers
Giants.
struggled to beat the Cowboys.
That's fair. We'll have more football talk this week. We'll be back Friday. You guys aren't doing anything Wednesday or Thursday, right? Okay.
No.
So we'll be back Friday. We'll be doing this Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I got football practice. We got other stuff going on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We will be back Friday. We will talk a lot more football Friday, obviously, as these lines kind of settle into, I think, what they're going to be on Friday probably. They'll be really
I don't
close to
think
a
either
game.
line hits a 3. So
Yeah, I don't think so either. But we'll talk more about
unless Mahomes
football.
is out.
We'll
That's
have definitely some NHL and NBA as well. Till then, good luck unless you're against us.
Go Sabres.
Peace. Go Sabres, go Wings.